Aloha friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Leilani and I'm a cash budgeter and stuffer. And in today's video, we're going to be stuffing my second paycheck of June for a total of $573. So let's just go ahead and get started. So you may be wondering, where has Leilani been putting out a missing person's report? Well, safe to say, I've still been here. I've still been doing my budgeting. It has really slacked off a lot. You know, I've got a lot of things going on in my life right now. I got COVID again, which really took me out. I also had a double ear infection. I worked overtime for work. So yeah, I've been just kind of all over the place. I had to fly down to an emergency over in California for my family. So things have been kind of piling up and I just didn't have the time. And, you know, life just got super busy. But I'm back now, and which is great because you know, recording these videos really helps me stay in budget. And although I have been still doing some cash envelopes, I seriously have been really slacking on some things, and it really shows in some of my budgeting and some of my credit cards that I did spend and kind of let a little bit loose. So we're gonna get right back into things. So as per usual, we're gonna be starting off with my wallet, and we're going to be unstuffing my coins here. And I don't have that much coins, but a little bit still is going in here. And change does add up. We started this in the beginning of the year, and I'd still say we're about a quarter of a way. So there might be like 40 bucks, 50 bucks in here. I see a lot of quarters. So at the end of the year, I'll roll this up and see what we get. I'm hoping we get halfway through, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and unstuff my wallet because I do know I have some things. So groceries in here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna set that to the side. Gas also has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have some money that we actually did not spend, and we will stuff this into my savings challenge binder at the end. And then I don't have anything else, but I do have my receipts, so I will scan them into my Fetch rewards. Everybody knows Fetch at this point, so I won't have to explain it, but I will leave my code at the bottom if anybody wants to go ahead and use it. So we're going to restuff my wallet for the next 2 weeks, and which is great because I do have to go grocery shopping tomorrow. So for groceries, I did $100, and this time I did 2 20s and then the rest in 10s, just because I am already thinking about the future to put in my savings challenge if I do, and I want maybe a possible 10 in there because I'm not stuffing as much 10s, if that makes sense. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And I do have some leftover groceries. I'm just gonna pick up some miscellaneous things. I am really craving pasta this probably tomorrow, so I'll probably make that for dinner. I have been doing like what is it called? The vodka pasta without the vodka because I don't have any alcohol in my apartment right now. So I've been just doing that with lots of like garlic in there, and oh, it's so delicious. And then I make homemade sourdough bread on the side, which I'll actually tell you about that later, and it's super exciting. So yes. So anyways, we're gonna stuff gas into here, and we did $60. So I think I did 20. I think I did 220s, but I don't want to screw this up. So we're gonna actually get back to my gas. I don't want to like screw anything up with my other cash things. I think I did 220s and the rest 10s, but we're gonna get back to that a little bit later, so I do apologize. Eating out and spending is not gonna get anything, so that is it for my personal wallet, and that's gonna go to the side. Next up, we're going to do my bills binder. So I do need to make envelopes, new envelopes for this, because I've added some things, and some of them are like coming apart. So I don't have like extra income to buy any of those pretty envelopes on Etsy, which is my goal, and I really want to do that. But for right now, we're just going to make some envelopes with my construction paper and laminator, and that is going to do just fine. So rent is getting skipped. I already have half of my rent already in the bank. I might take it out and make some smaller bills so that I can do a consolidation, because I do have some bills that need to be consolidated. So I might do that. And that'll be, I think I have like $900 in my account for half of my rent. Electricity is going to get $100. My bill did go up because it is becoming summer here in Arizona. So my lovely bill of $35, $40 a month is sadly gone. My bill just came out and it was $100, and that is not even the beginning of the summer yet. So I think next week, usually also in July, it's about 120. Right now we're about 110. So fun times, fun times. Phone is going to get $5. This is one of the envelopes that I do want to consolidate. And I pay my parents my phone bill because it is a lot cheaper, and I usually do it in 6 month increments for them. So yeah, anyways, we put $5, so we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So 155 in here. Next up is subscriptions, and subscription is going to get $5. I canceled my Kindle membership for right now, which has 10, because I am trying to really save up on my money. I racked up my credit card bills on certain ones because I was not working a lot until now. I had COVID, like I said, and I didn't have any sick time from work, and that took me out for like, I want to say 12 or 13 days. And then like a couple days later, I got a double ear infection and I had a fever again, and I could not go to work. So I missed like basically a whole entire paycheck. And so I had to put a lot of my bills onto my credit cards, which I know is not ideal. So I'm gonna make up for it. I worked a lot of overtime this week. It was my day off today, but I picked up a shift. And so I had also holiday pay on this one for Juneteenth. And so I worked a total of 43 hours this week, and next week I'm maxed out at 40. So hopefully I can start paying, you know, that extra. I know I just gave you guys a whole entire spiel, but you know, I'm sharing is caring, right? So that has $10 in there. Internet is going to get 40, and there is nothing in there. So we're just gonna go ahead and stuff that. Next is student loans, and student loans is going to get 50. I did not stuff my Navient in there today, so we'll do that next time. But right now, student loans has 70. My bill is due on the 12th of next month, and that is $100. car insurance is going to get $10. And I pay this in 6 months as well. So I just paid it not too long ago. And so I believe mine is due in November. So we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 310. So that is already halfway through, which is really nice. Credit card, we have several that we are going to be stuffing. So my living room credit card is not in this one, it's this one right here. As you can see, I just put a little post-it there. So living room is going to get 40. And that is my living room credit card for the couch that I bought when I moved into my apartment almost a year ago. And this one has like 0% interest rate, I think for like 18 months. So my bill is only like, I think $30, and I pay usually 40 to 50 every single time. So yeah. Target is going to get $35. I did spend some money on my Target credit card when I was in California, getting my grandma some things that she needed, and that was the reason why I was there. So that is going in there for my bill. And Sloan, my car, is not going to get anything, and there's nothing in there. She's not due until next month. So that is it for my bills binder. Alrighty, next up is my sinking funds. So we're starting off with my fur babies, and I'm actually starting to fill this out now. So we are adding $30 in here, so that's 20 and 30. They're all set up for all of their stuff. I have 2 cats named Olaf and Molly. They're my little babies, and they are spoiled rotten. I'm really surprised that you don't hear Molly in the background, because he is just a loudmouth. So we have $32 in here. Next up is Kitten Emergency, and Kitten Emergency is going to get $10. You know what, I might fill this out at the end of the video so that way it doesn't take forever. So I'll just go ahead and do that off camera. So we are adding $10 to Kitten Emergency. So now we have 150, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 5, 6, 7. So $207. Vacation is getting $10. I go on back home to Hawaii in August. So I really don't spend a lot when I go home. It's mostly just me hanging out at the beach all day and hanging out with my family. So I'm not too concerned about really stuffing this envelope. I'll probably end up maybe just only doing like $100. Like I said, I go home just to see my family because I only see them once a year. So we have 20, 40, 50, 55, and 56. Savings is going to get $5. And saving now has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and 71. Tattoo is getting skipped. Clothes is getting $5. Clothes now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for $27. Self-care is going to get $10. I need to get some moisturizer for my face and that I use, what is it called? Like the La Roche. I hope I'm saying that correctly, but that's what I use. And that's usually like around $20. So we have $30 in there. Annuals is going to get $5. Car expenses is going to get $5 as well. And that has 7 in here. Household is going to get $5 for a total of 15 in here. Home is not going to get anything. So this is a new envelope. I sold a couple of things that I just didn't use in my house, and I'm just gonna create a home fund to furnish my apartment. And because I just really don't have a lot in here. I moved from a studio apartment to a 1-bedroom, and I just didn't have a lot. The only big purchase that I really made was my couch. Because I didn't really have, I had like a ghetto couch like at my old apartment because I couldn't really fit anything in the studio. So I bought this like beautiful, like pretty couch, and it's just wonderful. So anyways, I just don't really have that much furniture. So when I sold some things on Facebook Market, this is some of the money. So I have $100 in there right now, which is nice. I really want to get some bar stools because I have a bar. This is my kitchen island right now, and on the other side is where I can fit bar stools. So I really want to get bar stools for that. And then this is a new envelope, guys. So about 2 years ago, I started making sourdough. But anyways, I started my own sourdough starter a couple of years ago, but I started selling sourdough on the side for some like extra income. And so I made last week $114. So I already put some of this already in there. And then for people who Venmo'd me and Apple Cashed, I just put it in my bank account, and then I took that money out. So we're gonna go ahead and stuff my sourdough in here. So we did 43. And you guys, I was wrong. I only did one $20 bill. See, that's why I saved it for last, because I couldn't remember. So we are doing $43 in here. And then any single time I need to buy ingredients for sourdough, I just take it out of here and then put all the income that I made for here. And my goal, I would love to do a farm stand with sourdough, but that is like way near into the future, or like way far into the future. But for right now, I just do it as a side hustle. And so yeah, so my sourdough envelope now has 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we have another 20 in here. Okay, I have to recount that, guys. So we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for 128, which is really exciting. So that is my newest envelope in there. So that is it for my sinking funds binder. So we're just gonna go ahead and stuff my gas envelope for $40. I literally could not think. So that is it for that. And then last but not least, we're gonna do my savings challenges for the leftover money that I had for the week. So for ones, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For $12, I think we're almost filled with this one again. So I've already filled it 3 times, and then I just save it and put it in like my safe box. And then I think what I'm gonna do is at the end of the year, I'm just gonna put it towards one big payment for either like my car or my student loans, or I think those are the 2 options that I'm gonna do. Oops, sorry guys. But yes, so that's, I haven't really kind of decided yet. I think I said $12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, $12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So only 10 more spots until we fill that $50 again. So that means we've already saved up almost $200, which is crazy. So that's for that one. And then I think, yes, we have 2 5s here. So we'll go ahead and stuff that. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 50, 100, $120 in 5s. And I haven't filled this one up at all yet. So I'll have $250 at the end, which is really nice. So that, guys, is the end of this video. I know it's been a while, like I said, since I have done one, but I am back and I'm gonna try to hold myself accountable because this really does help me stay on top of things. So let me know what your guys' goals are for the next 2 weeks. What are we doing? Let me know all the tea, and let me know if you guys want to see some of my sourdough pictures or anything like that, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Aloha, friends.